Hell yeah.
YOLO! What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Harrison. Welcome to the channel where when it's dead, it twitches a lot for some reason. And we're going to be watching Jaws today. Joining me is my special guest. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Jay Bond from Bloodbath and Beyond.
I noticed how I went into game show host mode as soon as it said live.
Welcome
I go from
to Shark Week.
Yeah, suddenly I become all professional.
It happens.
So, well, as you can tell, we're audio only this time. So you had better watch this movie with us. It is going to be the original Jaws. Well, the original. There's no remake yet.
There will be. Oh,
Just
there
saying,
will be. I saw that there's a Dawn of the Dead remake. Again.
Oh,
shit.
Day of the Dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and I don't think I like it. But, hey, Jaws is going to happen one day. What?
So I'm going to open my beer.
Oh, shit. I got a nice big Labatt Extra Dry. 740 mil. I don't know what that translates to in U.S. 40 ounces. So while we're waiting, we are synced up at 30 seconds where it says a Zanuck Brown production. So sync up and drink up.
Yes, yes. Thank you for that, big guy.
No problem.
Speaking of drinking up, they're gonna be like this the whole time. Should we even bother, or do you want to plow through, or
what? Because we're kind of cutting out.
Oh, it's trying to get me updates. That's part of it, the problem. There we go. Get rid of that.
Stop those updates. Nobody needs updates.
Well, I guess then I'm drinking natural light, if that matters to anybody.
Is that like Natty Ice?
Yeah.
But light?
But light.
The manliest of drinks.
It's tomorrow's. That's all I could afford today. I couldn't.
It is a nice refreshing beverage on a hot day, especially when you're at the beach on Shark Week,
So, all right. So, I don't know. Do we give them more time, or should we go? Because I know people.
They can just pause it and rewind it.
Some of them are struggling to get their copies and their DVDs right now.
They can just pause.
Can they pause a live event?
They can rewind a live event, yeah.
Can you rewind a live event?
Yeah, man.
But then it won't be live anymore. Oh, yeah, we should go.
Yes.
Let's watch Jaws, for fuck's sake.
Okay.
So you're all synced up, right?
I'm ready.
Zanuck Brown, and I'm synced up, so I'm going to give it a... Well, I'm starting at 4. 4 is the magic number today, so 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dun-dun. Oh, snap. There it is.
Well,
I hear Jaws already. Yeah.
I was trying to hear Jaws.
I hear him. I'm just listening.
I'm trying to hear him. Bruce, is that you?
I wish I had a theme song that played when I went places. I should get a little PA.
You can do that. You can get backpacks with speakers in them.
Have Eric's theme always playing. Different kinds of music for different moods, so you can tell what kind of mood I'm in that day.
That would be great.
If I'm walking up and you hear the Jaws theme, I'm in a bad mood.
As you approach the counter with only a natty light, you're all out of natty ice.
Oh, I'm gonna drink my natural light right now.
There is a staggering amount of people smoking in this movie already.
Smoke pastime back then, I think.
Yeah, look at how much smoke is just. It's just like tons of smoke. Blaze it up, lady.
Yeah, this was back in the day when they were like still selling candy cigarettes to kids and stuff to try and hook them young. Get them used to buying that pack.
I was smoking those, and then I started smoking in grade 5 when I was 10. It worked.
It worked.
Well, I felt everybody thought I was a little bit cooler for doing it, so I just continued for like 20 years.
Dude, you were so cool for smoking.
Oh, I was so fucking cool.
I mean, I quit, but I might start up again because my cool factor is slap.
Yeah, you need a leather jacket too. Or you need to run like this guy.
I specialize in leather jackets.
I can just picture you tumbling down a hill like that. Just like chasing after ladies.
Why me?
I can swim.
Ew. Doesn't he want to fuck?
I don't know. Whoa, how can you do that? Can you do that? Put your legs straight up while swimming? Was he saying titties? Eric, I feel like you've disappeared. Or the opposite is true for me. Maybe I'm running the show now. Did you cut out for a long time?
Yes.
All right. Oh, shit.
All right.
You got distracted. Like the lady's leg went straight up in the air and you're like, holy shit, I love that. I gotta go. This is awesome.
It's pretty brutal.
And this guy's just like hanging out on the beach. Like, what the fuck? Hey, it's the Shallows.
Hey, I haven't seen it yet. Don't spoil it for me.
Some of it takes place on a buoy like that.
You spoiled it for me.
It's like the only picture they released from the movie.
Spoiled the whole.
Yo, have you ever slept on a beach like that?
What?
Have you ever? God damn it! Have you ever slept on a beach like that guy?
Yeah, I've slept on beaches.
And have you woken up with like water like almost drowning you?
It's not exciting enough, but I didn't almost drown. Sorry.
Oh, well, whatever. Can I just say that dog just like broke the fourth wall? It's like looking directly at the camera, like, no,
Unprofessional.
look that way.
They should have got Lassie. I think he would be a hardcore drinker. He seems like that kind of guy.
Yeah, I can see that, but he's kind of a dick. Like, he's like, oh, you're on those swings again. It's like, stay away from those swings. But that's exactly where kids should be hanging out.
I can't even participate in my own Drunkentary.
I know. Every time you go to speak, it's just nothing.
It's just nothing. Yeah, this is lame, dude. I might kill this. I might kill it.
Oh,
I'm gonna kill it if it doesn't straight right.
wait, he was bitching about the swing that's in his own damn yard. He's like, you shouldn't be hanging out with those on those swings. It's like it's in your house.
Yeah, but a shark could have got him on those swings. They're too close to the water.
Stay away.
I want to swing.
I haven't been on a swing in like 15 years.
I almost did on the way back from the library today, but there was like, it was a park and there was all these kids, you know, of course. And it was like, I can't just be an adult sitting on the swing. Kicking kids off the swing set. So
my turn, you little bastard.
Yeah.
Look, that guy's sober and can't get down the hill. Can you imagine being wasted trying to climb down there?
Oh, she must have drowned. He's so casual about it. I guess she drowned. At least I called, right?
Yeah.
Good God. The woman you were trying to lay is dead. Show some respect.
Right?
Get out by a shark. That's my.
Oh, she's all crabbed. I'm not certain that I've ever seen a crab in real life that I wasn't eating.
That was one of the things I was concerned about with like sleeping on the beach. It was like crabs coming up and trying to pinch me or something. I didn't know if that was a thing that might happen.
That would be ridiculous.
I was a little bit concerned.
Picture like a legion of crabs just grabbing you and like waddling down the fucking beach with you.
Dragging me into the sea. Oh, fuck. That would be ironic too, like because I've eaten so much crab before.
It's our turn.
This is how it ends.
They start wearing you as a shell. Like that would be so creepy. Just like a weird crab with like Eric's skull as a head.
I know, that'd be awesome actually.
Why hasn't anyone done a good crab movie? Because Queen Crab was bullshit.
Yeah, Red Lobster needs to make a killer crab movie.
Yeah, like in every scene, like somebody's eating biscuits. Just like casually, just like walking around town eating biscuits.
They should basically just do Jaws and replace it with a crab, and the sponsor be Red Lobster.
That would be hilarious. Like every single item that anyone touches is just some kind of like biscuit or like a lobster bib or cracker. Like that would be a biscuit. Like that cup in his hand would be a biscuit. That whole table for the yard sale, just like lobster bibs. Like he's trying to like, no, bike wheel? Nah, large ass like pincher cracker.
Oh yeah. So what it should be is like the Red Lobster ship where they gather up all this the sea life, gets attacked by a massive crab.
Yes.
That's what's gonna go down. And he's gonna use his claws on guys and just snap them in half and shit.
That would be hilarious.
Dip them in butter and then eat them.
If for some reason you can talk and just say delicious humans at the end of the movie.
I want to see it now. I want it to happen right next to like a butter factory so that can take place.
Yeah, it's not an ocean that it's emerging from. It's a pool of butter. There's a lot of people in this movie.
I know. Well, they cast like the town as extras.
It's pretty awesome.
Everything, yeah, they shot this on the ocean, like, and it was a massive pain in the ass, but they did it.
Oh, this is
Steven Spielberg, you know, fucking knows how to make a movie.
Right. This isn't his first rodeo.
It seemed like it could have been his last.
Right.
If it didn't become as successful as it did, he might have like just given up.
Is this where the long take starts? I remember there being like a crazy long take when he takes his ferry. I don't know if it's right now. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I forget how long this is. I think it's like 6 minutes or something crazy.
Do you think they dubbed the audio because like the engine of the boat and stuff?
I think they may have had to do some ADR for sure.
Look at that car. Just look at
Cadillac DeVille.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know those things.
My dad used to have one.
Cool. What else can you tell us about this car?
It might not be a DeVille. It's a Cadillac. But look at this.
Sweet. Look at his suit, dude.
Just fucking anchors. Now, if you can only imagine, like lobster shell crackers all over that suit.
Exactly.
But can I just say, look at this long take. So it's not only a long take, but they've now changed the frame 3 times, like progressively getting
closer,
and closer. So they like, okay, it wasn't as long as I thought. It was like 2 minutes, but still pretty cool for being like on a ferry, because that's something that's pretty ambitious. Because otherwise, you'd be like, oh, we have to get like back to the fucking dock and start again.
Right. Oh fuck, we gotta start over. Sometimes I think about that, like when you see a pretty cool take, and it's like, how many times do they have to do that?
Yeah.
And everybody got to get back in their spots and start over. Must have taken like hours. Just filming, not even like the prep time.
I know. And I like get frustrated when I have to repeat like something in a video game where I can actually press start retry, and it's just me that I have to waste time. Imagine like when you're actually using film, it's like money that you're burning if you don't do it.
Yeah. No thanks.
Especially back then, like when it was like legit film.
Mm-hmm.
Just fucking dog gets crushed by a crab right now.
I want to go to the ocean, even though there's Jaws in there. Apparently, the shallows is not safe anymore either.
No, you're right.
It used to be okay in the shallows. No, not anymore. Pretty soon they're going to start walking up on land and just eating us.
Well, sand sharks exist.
No, they don't.
Look, he was so frightened. He's like, that person's head is a shark.
So, do you know how they do shots like that? Is that 2 different shots?
Yeah,
together?
where they have like split focus.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is, sometimes it is not. I think that more often than not, it would be 2 shots composited, because if you looked at like the guy's shoulder, you could kind of see it looked a lot feathered.
Yeah. Huh.
But I think you can do it practically as well. It's weird. It doesn't happen that often.
It's got a softer background.
Yeah. That's some bad hat, Harry? What?
A natural light.
What?
Almost drowned in natural light.
Yeah, I know.
I accidentally spilled it down my throat. I had to swallow it or I was going to drown.
That would be a way to go. Drowning like right now while we're watching like Jaws.
Jaws.
And then
One.
and what would I do? I'd just be like, oh, his internet probably just fucked up again. As you're actually like face down in beer.
Oh, Jaws is hungry.
Here we go. It begins. I love that.
That's pretty cool. Sometimes though, some shots it's got to be. I mean, you got to be good at acting, but sometimes it seems like the camera would be so distracting.
Yeah.
Right up in your face. You're supposed to act like
it's not.
I just really, I couldn't even be in like trauma movies. Or maybe maybe trauma.
Maybe. Oh.
Nice blood. I like the blood. The water.
The red water.
Free blood.
And ever since, 90% of movies are only blood in water. Shark movies have become so boring.
Yeah, I don't watch them.
I'm starting to just like, I might call it quits soon on shark movies in general. Like we've watched, I don't know, 40 and we've liked 4.
Good God, I didn't know they even made that many shark movies.
There's just not like a good ratio of good shark movies to like bad shark movies. It's like, it's crazy. It's like 10-1 for like bad to good. And like 80%, if not more, are made by the Asylum, who just crank out the same goddamn movie with like a different shtick. Like, oh, it has 2 heads this time. Oh, it's a robot. Now it has 3 heads. It has to be 3 times as good.
We need a killer shark musical.
I wouldn't hate that. If we had Lloyd Kaufman do it, that'd be great.
I'll email him later on.
Yo, don't be like that.
You know something I like about old movies like this is the people in it. They really actually just look like people. They don't look like movie stars. They're not all young, in perfect fucking shape.
Yeah, you're right.
They're just people.
They're not hunks.
No, I like that. I don't mind that they're not aesthetically pleasing. And my God, they really look like normal people.
And by the end of the movie, you're gonna be like, "Damn, I wish there was like some babes in this movie."
There's a scene coming up where there's some girls. There's some beach scenes where like there's this girl's laying on the beach, and I think her legs look so like smooth and sexy. This looks so sexy. I'll point it out when we get there.
I bet you will. You're already jumping the gun.
That'll be our one chance to see some decent.
All right,
movie.
that's pissing me off. Stop doing that.
Hey, it's Quint.
Oh boy, eat your cracker and tell a story.
I know. I want to be eating during this scene. I'm drunk.
Somebody get him the biscuits.
Oh yeah, biscuits. Get him a bib and some biscuits. They just stop for like a Red Lobster commercial in the middle of his speech. Swallow your what? Your whole. I mean, swallow you whole.
And don't forget to swing by for our Lobster Fest this weekend.
All you can eat crabs
and rice cakes or whatever the fuck I'm eating.
I know it looks whatever he it looks like the driest thing you could put in your mouth. Besides those biscuits. Actually, the biscuits are pretty good, so I can't knock those.
I like how badass he is. He's just like I'll fucking do it.
I like how everybody stops to like listen to him, even because he was like scraping his fingers on the net, on the board, but still everybody's like, oh, fucking Quint.
Making his presence known. Like, hey, I'm the guy, and you want 3,000? Nah, I want 10 grand. I want more than 3 times what you're saying.
And he gets up and leaves, knowing that eventually they're gonna come back, like begging for him.
But does he have it like skill under his belt for like getting sharks, or is it like his word?
I think he just acts like a badass, and that's all you need to do.
That's what I was trying when I was smoking so young. I just walk into rooms like, yeah, I can do whatever you're saying. It didn't work as well.
I immediately scratched my nails on the blackboard as soon as I get anywhere.
And it really tingled, so I stopped, and then I walked out in pain. Jeez.
He almost like headbutted her.
Yeah. Brody here is like frightened by that. How's he going to handle Jaws?
For real? He can't even just read a book about sharks without
He thought he was going to get jumped by this gang member in the bandana. She's a crip.
She is going to jump him. She's going to jump his bones. She's like,
here, drink this brandy real quick. And I'll just slowly rub the top of my back on your wiener, and hopefully we can get it in.
Can you stop reading long enough to fuck? I mean, damn. She's like, God. I put my bandana, my sex bandana on and everything.
Hey, you have a sex bandana too? As he busts out his, it's red. It's like now a Bloods and Crips kind of like gang fight.
Be the craziest sex I ever saw. Jaws is gonna get him.
This girl's delusional. Like, oh, he's not in the ocean. He's in a boat in the ocean.
I know, you can't be much more on the ocean.
And if I'm being fair, they're a little too close to the ocean in general. Definitely, like, get those children. Like,
it goes right up to the
3 years old. However, that kid's like the smartest one. He was also just like, well, everyone was freaking out on the beach. He was cross-legged, just like, get out of the ocean. There's a shark.
Right now, there's a scary shark in the ocean. Right now, just waiting for us, daring us to enter its territory.
Yo.
Oh, that's a roast. Holy Jesus.
Oh, yeah, I think
look like a rhinoceros. That's not even a word. The rhinoceros, guys. Just discovered new species.
New species. I'm in. I want one. I want to eat it for a holiday. This holiday.
Shark Week?
Yeah. Every Shark Week, I gotta eat a rhinoceros or something. Whatever he said. This is a cool shot, having like the pages flipping his glasses.
Dude, yeah, there's so many cool things going on in this movie.
I know, and here we are talking about crabs. Crabs, yeah. Smoking sharks out of 5. That's what
what the hell was that? Sorry.
What, crabs here?
Yeah, that totally took me by surprise.
It's from Jersey Shore.
I don't know anything about that.
I know everything about that.
Ooh.
I have reason to believe that those are legit pictures too.
Oh yeah, that looked pretty real to me.
Oh.
You can tell. You can see a difference in like real and fake, no matter how like hard you try to mimic real gore.
You know what I think like the biggest tell is like what fat looks like.
Yes,
because fat is like yellow, and so
it's fluffy.
Yeah. Whoa, get up.
Yeah, that's like one of the things I never liked about a lot of gore effects. Is like somebody will run a knife across some flesh and then there's just blood. But
Oh, blood came out. Yeah.
usually the flesh opens up and you can see inside before a lot of blood like covers it. Why? How does Eric know this? Never you mind. I'm just saying.
I don't think Charlie's going to be looking back anytime soon. There's a fucking attack of the dock.
I know. There's not even any sharks in this movie. That's pretty. It's so funny. I'm willing to bet this scene was scripted differently, and the fucking shark wouldn't work. So like, okay, have the dock attack him, I guess.
Right. Or I don't know. It could very well just be that they didn't want to show the shark yet.
I that's not what I heard. What I heard was that Steven Spielberg wanted to show the shark. Like,
see the Amity Harbor here?
Harbor Master. Nice stang.
Hey, you know your cars too.
Yay!
Well, that was a nice shot too. You see that? That was like a locked off shot, and then immediately following these guys.
Good God, you're right. I do watch like how cameras move when I watch movies, and every time I'm like, I never would have thought of that. Never even would have thought of that. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? I would have just put it on some sticks and just set it there.
Yeah, exactly. Just okay. Now let's move it to the other side, and that's it.
Yeah,
and maybe do another take with it closer.
Yeah. I'm going to need to really hire some good cinematographers whenever I start making some films so that we can get that camera moving, because otherwise I won't move it. I do like that there's no shaky cams back then. There was no shaky cam. That's something I don't like. You know, there's a time and a place for that, but it's usually not the whole movie. Should not be that way.
Yeah, I'm fine with like in action scenes to like kind of beef it up a little bit,
sure,
get the adrenaline going. But when you rely on shaking the camera to try and be realistic, it's like, nah, like I hope that doesn't happen anymore, because every single camera has like optical image stabilization now. Like even my cell phone does stabilization in camera. We should never see any shaking cam from here on out.
That'd be nice.
But I don't think, and like with the rise of like gimbals and stuff, like there's no reason for it. But I have reason to believe it's just the beginning. Considering like The Woods is coming out soon, and that looks like it's shaky cam to hell.
It's just the beginning of shaky cam. Oh,
I think, I know, 10 years later, and it's like, oh, we're just getting started, guys.
Yeah, let's. I guess if you want people to feel like ocean sick while they're watching your shark movie, you could do that.
Yeah, but I would like prefer almost like a slow, like a constant kind of wobble. Something that just kind of like rocks that could potentially make you seasick, as aside from like just fucking going ape shit with it.
Like Cloverfield or something.
Yeah, like come on, give me a break. And like any found footage film, really, like Blair Witch, just strap this fucking camera to your shoulder and run.
You know what?
I
felt like that was one of the things. This is a little off topic.
This is how he fishes the best.
He could have thrown that in somebody's boat or something. Like, what the fuck? Not a horror movie, but Captain America: Civil War. I liked the movie, but the action scenes were all so shaky and jumbled, and the frame rate was so high, it was like hard to tell what the fuck was going on.
Yeah, I agree.
It was so shaky and
went
jittery.
A little crazy.
I liked the movie, but they should have rethought those action scenes.
Yeah, totally. Totes.
Oh, I just saw him, Richard Dreyfuss, in American Graffiti that I watched the other night.
Oh, right on.
And that was made about 3 years prior to this. So let's see. He had a pretty good run. Richard Dreyfuss. He did that, and then Jaws, and then Close Encounters, and then What About Bob?
Likely one of my favorites. Because now I like ever since I saw that movie, I've been walking around with a goldfish like necklace. That's my chain when I was in the gang. When I was in a gang, like the chain gang is actually just like a chain gang with fish bowls with goldfish in them. What About Bob's one of my favorite movies. Well, I wouldn't say that. I take that back. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking tweet it out.
Oh shit. Oh shit, dog.
Tweet it directly to Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss.
Yo, this guy thinks that's the best movie.
And Bill Murray would be like, fuck you. It's because he's Bill Murray and he can do that.
Yeah, that's true.
And Richard Dreyfuss, he probably wouldn't even ever respond. Is my guess.
I like that he had like a cameo in like Piranha.
I know I can't imagine, like they must have gave him quite a check or something.
Yeah.
And you know what? And things like that is funny, but do you consider that official like Jaws canon now for that character?
It has to be.
So that's the weird thing. Like, so okay, we're watching.
Now we have two connected universes because he did age. Like he showed his age in that scene, and he was in the same character.
So this guy that we're looking at right here
just continued like looking for fish.
Just dies in a lake somewhere.
Yeah. As ancient fish come up.
He survives Jaws, but he dies in a lake. Spoiler. They couldn't get him for the sequel, though. He was like, "Hells no." I would have liked him to come back for the second one. I would have liked that. Hell, they could have brought Quint back somehow. He's tough. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah, he pulls a fucking whatever they're doing in Sharknadoes now. We get Ian Zierling cutting out with a chainsaw. I'm sure he could cut out with something, and he'll just walk out with like, I don't know, like fish bone legs. I'd be fine with that.
He comes out with like all of Jaws' teeth on a necklace.
Norm from Cheers right there?
No,
it's not. What? It's like he was responding to me, specifically asking about his character. What? He had no reason to do that.
That mayor, though, has like the worst fashion sense.
As Jesus walks by with the cross. You think the mayor's striped shirts and anchor shirts are not cool?
I don't think nothing matches. Nothing on him matches. Holy shit. His pants don't match the rest of his shit.
Yeah, it's like, I want like a baby blue and whatever color, like auburn fucking striped shirt with a pink shirt underneath and a black tie. And he probably has green socks on just to be a little more rebellious. Wearing camo underwear.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we do have viewers.
What up?
Hello, peoples that are watching and listening. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans over here.
And also my shenanigans too?
Oh yeah, we are sharing shenanigans today. It's the Canadian-American disconnect of the internet, is what I was told by a reliable source. We have different kinds of internet, and they don't really, they're not compatible.
Yeah, like yours is like 1.7 times ours.
American internet is very fat, lazy.
It's definitely more lazy than ours. Ours is cold, so like it doesn't flow as well because the internet is liquids.
Oh well, shit! News to me.
There's fucking micro sharks within like the internet lines.
Okay, now you've just taken it too far.
I'm sorry. Whoa, I'm pretty sure that she actually like slapped the shit out of him.
Yeah, she totally did. I can see the light in her glasses. Come on, guys, take care of that. This is something that pisses me off so much. Why do they always blame the guy that's actually trying to help? She should
Yeah,
have
like
slapped the mayor, right?
yeah, yeah. Slap the asshole who's not shutting shit down.
Slap the fucking biscuit out of his hand.
Slap his clothes like normal.
Yeah,
And
that
then
would be nice.
Mr. Brody here is just like looking like so damn sad and like he actually cares. Yet, you know,
He cares so much. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't start slapping himself too. Like, you're right. I suck.
I agree. Mind you, we've also seen like how little he cares for his 3-year-old son that's hanging out on the fucking ocean right after a shark attack. Like he knew damn well that there were sharks there, and that's why he has a bunch of like people looking for sharks. Yet his kids are hanging out on the dock, hanging out in a boat. Whatevs.
I know. He's just over there having gang sex, eating freaking all you can eat.
Oh, you can
Fish
eat
and chips.
fucking surf and turf.
Yeah. Holy crap. Just black turtleneck. That's what I need.
Yeah. You'd look like a jazz musician.
That's what I was thinking, beatnik or something along those lines. I'm gonna bring that back. You watch. I know it sounds impossible, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring back the whole beatnik.
You
look.
bring that back, you start playing a harmonica. I am following you to death. Look, this kid knows. He's like the smartest person in this whole movie, I think. Just
Not smart enough that in the sequels he continues to live on the ocean.
correct. Yes.
and even like, oh, he's the one that gets eaten in part 4 at the beginning.
Well, you know, sometimes it has to happen.
I think that's correct. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Yes, I did.
I haven't seen 4 in so long. For good reason.
You're not missing anything. Tell you that.
She looks like Lady Gaga, if I'm being honest.
Holy shit.
Lady Gaga without makeup?
Mother monster.
Yeah. Put your paws up. Is it paws or claws?
Put your jaws up.
Put your jaws up.
She just starts busting out some bad romance.
Cool,
musical.
Jaws. Jaws. This guy's awesome. He's like comes double fisted, like, hey, you want white, you got red, whatever. Like, let's just fucking drink.
I don't know, and his clothes match and everything. He's cool in my book.
Is it? But and is that corduroy? Is he wearing It looks like he's got some like texture to that velvet suit there. I like it.
Shit. Fucking big pimping over here. Double fisting his alcohol on the way through the door. That's the way you enter a room.
That's how I entered this fucking commentary. I'm wearing a suit right now. I just didn't want to show off. That's why I cammed off. I cammed down so that you weren't embarrassed by how suave I look right now.
I'm only wearing a chain.
Comes in and just fucking eat. Like, I'm gonna eat these green beans, son.
First time he's ever been in these people's house, he just takes over the place. He's like, I brought wine. I did my part. That means I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah. These are my beans.
Roy is just like, yeah, good thing you brought 2 bottles, man.
I'm gonna have to. I had to pop this one open and then smash you with it because you're eating my green beans, son.
He's probably thinking, like, did you bring something for you guys to drink?
Did you bring any of that Chiba?
That would be a cool inclusion. Instead of wine, he brought over a fat sack and like, all right, let's smoke this and talk about our shark problem.
And these silver vases like are actually like silver bongs, just like turned around.
Oh my god, I'd love that.
They just blaze up and eat green beans all night. What a movie.
Quint shows up and they sing some songs about the sea.
No, he walks in just like scratching his nails on something. He's like, Yeah, and then he goes on some weird, like he's all blazed up,
Eating
obviously. He
biscuits.
just goes on about like how he has traveled to the moon and all this like space shit that everyone is completely like on board with, and then they proceed to make some kind of I would imagine like a cardboard time machine. I think that would be cool.
What?
Well, you got to
Okay.
think like a stone person.
You're right.
You want to craft something
Can you
or not, or
Okay,
just smoke more weed.
let's think about it. If this was me and you, right? We got a shark problem on our hands, but we don't know anything about like taking care of sharks. So we're gonna get high. We're gonna hit that fucking bong a few times. What do you think would be our solution?
Okay. Definitely a big ass net. So I'd get like all the volleyball nets on the beach, tie them all together, and make like a big massive thing. And hopefully there's some guy with like one of those pontoon boats, because those are always in the 70s movies. So we get one of those and we just like go into the air and just drop a net, and hopefully in the middle of the ocean we just happen to catch a shark.
Well, I'm gonna go along with it.
That's what I'd do.
I think what I would have, if we had like we're hitting the bong talking about our shark problem, my solution would be, dude, you want to do a Drunkentary right now?
Yeah, like I feel like that is something that happened today. And then we'd have like tons of technical difficulties because we're too stoned to fucking figure anything out.
And then I'd be like, all right, you know what? Never. Let's just go get the shark. Never mind.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
this.
fuck it. We turned off whatever shark movie we were watching.
I guess what I would do is we'd go to like the sports store and like, give me one of those really big fishing rods.
Yeah. And a lot of titanium line if you have it. And
You guys sell weed here? I'm out of that too.
Anybody got any of them lobster biscuits?
Sure you do. Come on.
Whoa. Just throwing that's a full fish. He didn't even
Full
chew
fish.
that one.
I know. How do you
Yo,
How do you
I'm
enjoy that?
just thinking Brody here is like he's covering his mouth for a second. Like he's just looking at that fish like like just pick it up and take a fucking bite out of the center
like,
of it.
you gonna eat that?
007.
You're not gonna eat that?
Yo, he ate Bond.
Holy shit, you're right.
Shit.
I wish. Oh, there was Jaws.
Timothy
is a
Dalton.
character.
Timothy
From-
Dalton comes out. Oh yeah, there is Jaws. And he was
Jaws
in
versus
space.
Jaws. Oh shit. Moonraker.
He was in Moonraker. And so everything is aligning.
I
So
know it's all connected.
If we had a cardboard rocket ship time machine, you could see Jaws on the fucking whatever the thing is called in space. The International Space Station. Where I assume Jaws was. For the record, I am definitely not stoned or drunk right now.
I am not stoned for a change, but I was actually kind of still drunk from last night to begin with.
It's always nice.
So, because actually what had happened, I'll tell you real quick. I had just been smoking a lot of bud lately, and I had not been drinking very much for like the past few weeks. And last night I was out of weed, so I was like, all right, let's drink beer. So I decided it was a good night to have 10 beers.
Just go ham. Why not?
And then I finished the other two off when I woke up.
And then I went to the park to swing on that swing.
Look at
Hello,
that.
kids.
He's eating a biscuit. Oh, he's got pretzels. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
I feel like I want to superimpose biscuits on this whole movie and just like
Instead of like,
release it to the torrent world, so anyone like downloading this these days
shit.
would just have like a bunch of randomly placed lobster, like Red Lobster things.
Jaws, the Red Lobster version.
In which case, we also have to try and like record an actual like soundtrack to it. Like we do all the ADR for all of the characters.
Okay,
We
I can do that.
package that whole thing up, and we fucking torrent the shit out of it, and see what happens.
See how hard we get sued by Universal.
I think that people would like some kids are gonna download that next Shark Week and be like, "Man, Jaws was such a weird movie."
I know, you're right. There would be a certain amount of people that wouldn't even know better.
Right?
They
Like,
really
oh,
think that was
70s were
it.
so weird. They're so stoned back then. By the
Why has he
way,
got that? He's all drunk and he's got his little life preserver on. It
yeah,
looks like it's for children or something.
yeah, give that to your 3-year-old, dude. It is the size of a lobster bib for real.
You can tell Richard was like, dude, you're kind of wasted. Put this on. You're going to fall over
Yeah,
at
like
some point.
Well, he wasn't wearing anything.
That's a nice boat. Holy shit. Did you see that boat?
Yeah.
I was really impressed just now. Good God.
What is it?
Uh-oh.
A bucket?
Is it one of those barrels that we're going to be seeing later in the movie?
Oh, now he's drinking the white now, too. So he must have polished off the Pinot. Now he's going to this.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep.
What a lush.
That's why he has to always wear his kid-size life
Hey,
jacket.
put on your little vest. Is it? I didn't see them switch frame there. Was that a continuity issue here?
Oh, I was too busy laughing. I
didn't see them like move from. See right there. He was on the right side.
They must have fucked up.
They kind of switched, I think, twice there. This is some awesome lighting, though. I dig this. The atmosphere that they're creating, just like, it's a mystery. This guy's already suited up. Look at this.
How the fuck? He's good.
He's ready to go.
He must have had that on like under his suit.
Yeah, like, oh, you don't wear. That's why he was wearing that like other suit to just kind of like cover up how bulky his fucking wetsuit was. Like, shit, I better wear a jacket so nobody knows.
I'm always prepared to go into the sea.
Look at it. It's got like underlighting. It's like straight out of Need for Speed Boat Edition.
That boat is the shit.
Yeah, it is pretty badass.
I wonder where it's at now, or if it even still exists. Do you ever think about that? Things don't just stop existing just because it was a long time ago. Like,
right,
that boat is somewhere, right?
Yeah, like, is it being used? Is it just like at a convention somewhere making $15 for every photo it's with? Like with
that's
like, because I see like the Batmobile is all over the place these days. Just like, hey, you want to sit inside of it? It's $15. Otherwise, you could just like take a picture of it if you want. And people do that same shit with like replicas now too. It's like, oh, here's a replica of the Batmobile that you're going to treat just like it's the original thing. Holy shit, that fucking scared the hell out of me.
I pooed.
I forgot about that one.
Did you really?
Oh yeah. I just
That's
fucking
great. I'm glad that just happened.
Oh boy.
Real fear, everybody.
That was true fear.
You just saw actual death twitch. Well, you didn't see anything because we don't have cams on.
Well, I was twitching.
You heard an actual death twitch.
You heard that?
Dude, it looked like he was swimming in a lake of piss just now.
Yep. It's that fucking 3-year-old's just standing on the dock just pissing this whole movie. Just waiting for like something to happen. He's back to wearing his fucking jacket again.
Dude, the guy can't even pick out a different jacket for his third appearance in the movie.
He is not the true Don Cherry of this film. Do you know who Don Cherry is?
No.
It's like a hockey announcer in Canada, and he's like known for how crazy his suits are. If you just like search his name, you'll see like he wears fucking like 60s upholstery jackets. It's
like
ridiculous.
This guy.
Yeah, exactly like this.
Well, I mean, personally, I keep it cool by wearing some black leather jackets.
Yeah.
Keep my cool going.
And to burn up, because if you were at the beach, you wouldn't want to wear that.
I'm going to be at the beach in my trench coat.
Flashing people? Because everyone who wears a trench coat is naked underneath. That's a fact.
You know, I literally do have a trench coat. I've never worn it naked before. I should give it a shot and see what the big deal is.
Why don't you go check out those swings tomorrow wearing your trench coat?
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
This is an all right long take here. They're just kind of like they were doing some back and forth. Now they're on the move. He's walking backwards.
I know, real cool.
Somebody's graffitied.
He knew exactly where his spot was walking backwards.
Right.
He's like, now I have to stop right here. This is perfect framing right here.
That's it. Goodbye. What's this guy doing crawling up there? He's going to clean it, I guess.
Look at I guess they also painted her face to look crazy.
And the sun to be cool.
The sun, yeah, that looks like it wasn't there before either. Or maybe it was.
Or maybe it was, and they just like had the shittiest billboard ever before that.
Before?
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering. Because like if he can get out of the way, if you look at her face, I'm pretty sure that was altered. Because otherwise, if that was what her face looked like before, they did have a pretty shitty billboard.
Move.
I know he won't get out of the way.
All this dead frame on the left. Just move over there.
Look at her face. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, no. I think she looked like that beforehand.
Really?
She was just like Googling at the guys playing volleyball, I think.
Ah.
She gave them the googly eyes.
I'd buy that for $1.
Would you?
For a Canadian dollar. Goddamn greed.
You know, it's so weird that this whole like trope has stuck around, because if you watch like stuff like Swamp Shark and all of these asylum movies, they're almost the same concept as this. Just like, oh, there's some event that needs to continue happening. So you have the greedy mayor that just needs this event to bring in the tourism. And like it stays. Like that is a very consistent thing across like all shark movies. Yeah. Unless there's like a mega shark or
certainly the first 3 Jaws movies.
Yeah.
It's the same plot in every one of them pretty much. And yeah. I guess when you do something so right, like they don't change it after that. They'll keep making the same movie.
But that's
like it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right?
Just keep making the same shit.
That's what we've been doing.
Look at all these extras, Jesus.
It's like, oh, we made a decent horror movie review. We should just keep doing the same goddamn thing. Oh, we do decent Drunkentaries. We should do the same goddamn thing again. Next movie that we do, definitely gonna bring up lobster biscuits, Red Lobster biscuits, and just say the same jokes. If they like this one, they'll like the next one.
Got to be the same jokes.
Got to be the
same problems too. Because I feel like if I try and start it and it goes smooth, then I'll know it's like we got off on the wrong foot. I'll just start it over. Like, no, I was going too well. Fuck that. It's not the same as last time.
Can I just say the game that they were playing just now? I just reviewed a movie called Zombie Shark, and the artwork that they use is basically the artwork that was on that cabinet. So that was pretty interesting. I don't know that anybody else is ever going to know that unless I point it out, because nobody should be watching Zombie Shark. But I wonder
if they did that as an homage.
Yeah, I would imagine like it had like the same kind of like art style to it and like the same colors and the same look. So, or if it was just like
70s. Oh, sorry. I was just.
That's me flying by with a big net in my helicopter.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go take care of that.
I got this, guys.
If this don't work, get the time machine.
There's a kid. Even he's got lookout.
Oh shit, he is.
He just fucking posted.
Those things were as big as his head.
And there's, hey, is that Hyde in the background? Did you see that 70s show back there?
Well, it is the 70s. It probably was him. He's so old. What do you got?
Trying to get those UVs, man.
You got about 2 days to live. Just go swim.
Yeah, you're mad old, dude. And you're wife looks like she knows you're dying. She looks like sad.
In fact, once you know that you have a shark problem, it
Are
should
these your
be
children
mandatory.
or grandchildren?
Like, if I was the mayor, I'd be like, wait, we got a killer shark out there? Okay, send out all the old people and all the delinquents into the fucking ocean.
Right.
I'll take care of that.
Here goes Jay again with his giant net.
Make sure you throw some blood and chum out there.
This lady doesn't want to swim. She shouldn't be out there. Nor should any of these people. It's the mayor's just like, go get them. We want less locals, more tourists. Get that dough. Whoa, these kids are like actually lifting that up. Well done, children.
I
don't think I could do
crane. Oh yeah, we're getting closer to the time, I think, when the girl with the legs.
Finally. I've been waiting for this day.
It's gonna pass by like a second and a half.
For anyone that's just joining us, we're at 57 minutes and 42 seconds roughly if you guys want to sync up. Otherwise, you can go to the beginning and try that out, but that's where we are.
There was some rough patches, but we seem to be doing okay now.
Everything's okay now. You know, we're on the beach, hanging out with all the kids.
Well, we're just celebrating the Amityville holiday. Whatever that is.
No, look at these kids. There's no crane there. Those kids are just fucking beasting it. And you know what's really convenient? All those things where you could just like go and change on the beach. Those things don't exist anymore.
Oh, right? No.
It's like, come to the beach, then figure it out. Go
like
try and sit in your front seat and change. Good luck.
Like
kids walking by are gonna see your dick.
What was it? Oh yeah, did you ever see that Mr. Bean episode where he changed at the beach without a changing room?
No,
it's pretty good.
But that sounds exactly like how everybody has to do it.
I miss the beach. It's been a little while. When was the last time I was at the beach?
I haven't been to the beach since I like went to Dominican or Cuba, like just on a vacation, like I don't know, 6 years ago. And that was the last time I was actually fully submerged in water that wasn't a shower. Like I haven't been in a bath and I haven't been swimming. I can see a shark right now. Watch out, ladies. She knows.
Oh my God, there's a shark in the ocean. So shocking.
You knew that. Did you not see the goddamn billboard?
Yeah, right? Fuck. Oh, just knock the kids over. Right?
I love it. Like, fuck you guys.
Fat man first. Fuck women and children. Fat men first. By the way, I didn't actually mean fuck women and children. I didn't mean it literally. Fuck women, but anyway.
It's a quotable.
Oh, I can see his junk.
I can see his dick. He's like, what's going on? All right.
Rated R. Rated X.
All right. How did that go by? Like, you can straight up see like the side of his ball sack.
That was like we can't even see. We don't even see the shark in this movie, but we saw some junk.
Right?
Donut. They should have played the theme when they showed his sack.
Donut. Here I go. Every time I see that helicopter, I'm always gonna think like I'm in it with a fucking net.
You're just watching all the people scramble, eating popcorn or something.
Terrible. Like, imagine falling in like something like this and just getting trampled to death almost. That'd be scary as hell. That's why I stopped going in mosh pits, because I know that shit can happen. And also, I don't listen to rock music, so that contributed greatly. I
was gonna say, like, oh, you've been in mosh pits before?
I have been in mosh pits, but like when I was a kid. Not a kid. I shouldn't have been in mosh pits if I'm a kid.
Oh damn!
Whoa, these kids almost got blazed up.
I know. That's funny because what I was about to say, like, stuff like this doesn't even apply anymore. You wouldn't have to ever worry about a shark. You'd have to worry about like some guy showing up with a gun on the beach.
Right. And there would be no doubt in my mind that those kids would have been shot before anything, even if they like did show their face, they would get shot.
Oh, I think this girl's cute. She's a blood.
She's a blood.
She's cute though.
Well, she's gonna go have gang sex with him because he's into that.
Oh shit.
And she knows she's got beef with it. Like, no, I'm a blood. No, I'm a Crip. You can't go over there talking to that blood.
There's another blood. Oh my god, there's so many gang members in this movie.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. You gotta watch
Never
out.
realized. Holy shit! I just saw another blood.
There you go. And this kid, he's always just, I got this. Porn sand.
Why does the shark swim with his fin out? Doesn't he know that? Just like stay just a foot below the water?
Yeah, like, just come on. Worst fall ever.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks so cool. So there's the legs. They look so smooth.
Which one?
Oh, they were all great. You'll have to go back and check them out.
Here's the leg that looks so smooth.
Oh, that's the leg I was talking about. I like them when they're amputated.
I know.
What do you think? Like sharks must think about the world above water. Like, what is up there? Like, what is that? What the fuck is that?
Is that?
Is there something up there? Like, what the fuck? Why can't I get up there?
I kind of think about that like with all animals. They must have such a different concept. And so do we. Like, why is that koala just eating eucalyptus and climbing trees all the time? Like, why does he enjoy that? There's a lot of things that like,
yeah, but it's like, but sea life can't come out of the sea. So like,
right, they can never see all of our stuff.
Yeah, they can never experience this world up here. It must be so weird to think.
You're right. Do they always have like a desire to get on land?
They don't even know what land is. Or air. Like, I guess, what I think about is like when you see a shark, like, or even a dolphin or anything, like shoot up out of the water and then dives back in. It must be a weird, like, to think like, I'm trying to get out of this ocean and I can't get out.
Yeah, like I'm not just having fun leaping out of the ocean. I'm trying to escape.
Trying to get the fuck out of here.
And then they
for
realize,
some reason there's like gravity up there as soon as I leave the water.
Yeah, like you could just picture a whole troop of dolphins like rushing to the top of like the ocean, just like, okay, I got this. I'm gonna get right the fuck out of here. And then like, oh, you made it like your body length out and then fell down.
I know, like, what is that shit? Like, there's no gravity down here. What is going on up there?
Well, that's exactly what we're doing. It's like down here, it's like we're stuck here. I want to get into I want to go to space and experience no gravity. And we enjoy going into like water, right? Like we like that kind of freedom and like sense of mobility to an extent, So maybe it's that. Maybe it's like pleasureful for dolphins to be out for a second. It's like, oh, I'm a fucking rebel.
Out for a second. Oh, the neighbor is mowing his lawn. Woo!
I can't hear it, so it's all good.
Yet.
Ying, 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 ying.
You can totally hear
that's what a lawnmower sounds like.
You could hear the leaf blower on my Texas Chainsaw Drunkentary. That's for sure. Dude, it's so hot in here. It feels like summer for Rizzle. Because it is for Rizzle.
That's why we're cammed down.
That's why I'm taking the shirt off.
I'm getting down to my wife beater. Hold on, we can't say that anymore, can we? Or is it undershirt now?
Oh, call it a wife beater.
Yeah, I've always called them that, but now I'm starting to think that if I were to say that, the fucking internet would crumble.
The thought police would arrest you. It's gonna, and don't.
It's crazy how many like things we're gonna live through that like are just no longer acceptable.
Fuck them. Let me think of every fucked up thing I can say right now.
Don't do it.
Like wife beater. It's a shirt. We call it that. I know it's fucked up, but That's what we call it.
I know, but it's so weird to think it's because like the typical like wife beater back in the day is a drunk guy wearing an undershirt like this.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's not a bad thing that we call it a wife beater. Maybe it's our way of trying to like prevent people from beating their wives. But like, don't be such a typical wife beater with your wife beater on. I got nothing here.
I think you're digging it. Digging it like the hole, not like this guy's just. Oh, I'll have some shark tooth soup. Quint, fucking Chef Quint. He's got some ketchup right there.
All you can eat, boys.
All you can eat.
Get your bibs ready. He's got a massive bib on.
He's got the biggest bib of all.
He's like, I plan to get messy.
I'm up here. I'm gonna put on a white beater. Quint's just a badass. Bib and all. Take my sleeping bag. Oh, see, sand sharks do exist, even back then. You just said sand shark.
I still don't believe it. I mean, I heard it, but
you heard that?
I did hear it.
And I heard that. Seamanship.
I think Richard Dreyfuss's beard could have its own movie. They should make a movie called Beard.
Fine. That'd be awesome.
I'm just watching the movie.
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah, we're talking. Sorry. While you watch the movie, I'm going to go pour myself a drink.
Okay.
I don't have any more cans.
Coo. I'm going to take my shirt off. It's really that hot. I'm going to do it. Hold on. Man, I could use a dip in the ocean right now. Right about now. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry I was not like... Rod Zombie says, gotta watch those swings. They're possessed. They're possessed? What does that mean? What is that a reference to? Hello, 8 viewers. Hello out there in internet land. Sorry, I sounded a little bit slow and retarded right now. Fucking kid's back in a boat. It's on land, but he still can't keep those kids out of the boats. No matter how many killer sharks are out there. Sharks in the water. Nice hat, Richard. Or should I call him Dick? Dick Dreyfuss?
Dick Dreyfuss?
You can call him Dick, right?
I think so, unless that's too PC. Or not PC enough. You can't call a man Dick.
But yeah, I never understood. Did you ever know why they call like people named Robert Bob? Or Richard is called Dick.
I can see how Robert could get to Bob, because it's like if you went to Rob and somebody just accidentally wrote the R wrong, like they just continued it. Just like it becomes a Bob.
One mistake is like,
I think Dick is just way out there.
Yeah, my dick is way out there.
Oh! Now imagine his arm stretching from like way out there.
I need help when I masturbate. Can't
You
just
need to
do it
get
myself.
you need to get the help of a crip. Don't do that.
I'm gonna get a whole gang to help me out.
That is the origin of gangbang.
And I don't think this is a PC conversation at all.
No, for 15 years she kept her virginity.
So we should start calling women sluts, right?
Oh, to try and bring it back, like get it in like a normal.
To bring it back.
Not to bring it back, but to normalize it. Is that what you're saying?
Just because I think if people want like a reason to be offended, we should give them reasons, right? I mean,
I think you have the opposite agenda.
They literally want something to be offended about. So it's like they should thank us, those fucking sluts.
Oh, I don't think that's very appropriate.
I'm wearing my slut beater. Oh, okay. So back
but
to
if anyone's watching, it's not like people that easily get offended have made it an hour and 12 minutes into our fucking Drunkentary. Then find out, wait, these are pretty crude.
Yeah, wait a minute.
What's this guy doing? He's just fucking, well, I'm gonna fucking, no, this will be strong enough. So when I find the girl with the nice legs. Look at how big his reel is.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we got to go get those special ones.
So you said you'd go get like the biggest fishing rod ever?
You got to get a big one if you're going to catch a big one.
Is that a natty light that he's drinking?
Oh, shit. I am. Yeah, you caught me. I'm actually 100 years old.
And I got the biggest chops you ever seen. Ah, yeah.
Oh, damn. That looks like a green screen shot right here.
It does.
It looks like.
I love that he tried to compete, and he's got a styrofoam cup.
He stuck with the bit though.
Yeah, that was great.
He didn't half-ass it. So I think it's the beard. It's the beard that gives you confidence to be that cool.
I've never experienced that kind of confidence before.
Even though he is wearing a denim jacket instead of leather.
Yeah, he's like half-assing the cool look, I think. His beard's not quite as big as it could be, and his jacket isn't as leathery as it could be.
I think he's going for the cash cool look.
Well, fucking Brody is wearing his wife's fucking... Hey, can I borrow you the black turtleneck? I gotta go get it.
I'm surprised he's not wearing our bandana.
Yeah. Like by the end of the movie, he's definitely gonna be walking around with a bandana on. And he does have leather pants, if that makes him cool.
Leather pants. I used to have leather pants. I had some pleather pants.
Oh boy.
That were like hella tight and flaking away.
Were you like gothic?
I've always been
a little darker.
I've always been into the rock look.
All right.
Oh, I do, I don't necessarily wear leather or pleather anymore because I'm too old and fat now to pull it off.
The only reason why is like, oh, I'm too old, I'm a bit bigger than I used to be. But if I was slim, like I'm gonna hit the gym just so I could wear pleather pants again. That's what I'm about to do. I've never been that size, so I can never I've never been there. I think soon I'm gonna start going to the gym so I can just start wearing mesh shirts and pleather pants.
That's what it's all about, dude.
Look at the size of this guy's reel. Honestly, it's like hilariously huge.
It's not the size; it's how you reel it in.
It's the motion of the ocean. Legitimately. Also, he needs a harness for his fucking rod. I need a harness for my fucking rod.
Oh
yeah, that's what I look like right now.
No, you just offended everybody.
What? Because
not everybody's got rods, so that's not equal. Not being equal now. Everybody doesn't have penises. So
that's correct.
It's getting weird. It's getting real weird.
Shark movies. I don't know that we've talked about sharks enough in this shark movie, Drunkentary.
Orca is also a movie. Did you see that one?
I don't know that I have.
Is it called
Is it-
Orca? I think it is.
Did they remake it and call it Free Willy?
No. It's the whale version of Jaws.
I don't think I've ever seen it, but I saw somebody talking about like a remake of it.
I saw it when I was like 6, so I don't remember it. I just remember that it exists. That it's about like a guy. It's basically Jaws with a whale instead of a shark.
Now, if we can get the crab version.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, Red Lobster.
Hold on, why haven't we said lobster version?
Lobster. Oh, I know. It took us an
talking
hour.
about Red Lobster the entire time,
Took us
but
an
we
hour and
actually
17
meant lobster.
We're talking about crabs and like, oh wait, it's not called red crabs. Killer lobster it is.
I feel like the only place I've ever eaten crab is probably lobster or like Costco imitation crab.
Ew.
It's so good. It's like $10 and you get like 3 big packs. I
had a
smash that out in an episode of like Orange is the New Black.
I had a really, really, really bad experience with imitation crab once.
Did your face swell up?
No.
Did you love it?
No.
You went broke for me.
Not only did it was
gross.
So it was imitation crab. It was gross. I didn't like it. And I threw it in the trash. And then I didn't think about the fact that it was sitting in the trash for like 2 or 3 days. And I woke up one day and the house was full of maggots, like everywhere, like a lot.
That's
disgusting. It took me hours and hours to clean the house. And ever since then, I was like, okay, I can't even think about that stuff now without thinking
like,
about
picturing maggots.
Yeah.
Do maggots creep you out?
They do when there's hundreds of them crawling around the house.
Fair enough.
I'm not even joking. Like, it took hours and hours.
I've never experienced that in my life.
It was. I don't know. I just didn't think. I didn't know. Like that's how maggots are created. I had no idea. Now I know.
Imitation crab.
Now I take my trash out often. Sorry to ruin. I know.
But it's not your day of the week. I don't care. I'm a rebel. You seen my pleather jacket? You seen my garbage bag jacket? I look like Missy Elliott over here.
Wow. Nobody even gets that reference but me.
Oh, you remember that? That was my favorite video back in the day.
I do remember that. It's actually there's going to be a few other peeps that will get that. Well, and then other people will be searching for Missy Elliott right now. All right, Rod Zombie says, Eric, sorry my comment was made back when you and Jay were commenting on the swings in the movie that Brody's kid was playing on and how you guys said they were dangerous.
I didn't hear the other comment that he actually made. I know when it was.
Dangerous swings.
You know, it's like right at the beginning of the movie. Hey, it is bleeding.
I wish I was on a boat. I'm on a boat.
I don't. I'd be puking probably because I think I'd be seasick. I've been on like one catamaran and
that's my song.
I almost lost it.
I don't know if I would be that way.
Look, this guy's just playing solitaire. Fuck it. Who plays solitaire with actual cards?
I know, it's a pain in the ass.
And like when you're in the middle of the ocean, like aren't those blowing around and shit? Like how is that even possible? You can see his shirt's blowing around, flags are blowing around, yet his cards are like stuck to the ground. Not fucking happening.
Oh shit, dude.
The continuity. Yeah. There's no way. Those must be glued. Or they're not actually on an ocean.
So how's the email going to go that you're going to be sending to Mr. Spielberg? Mr. Spielberg, I was recently watching your movie.
Yeah,
I happened to notice.
And I remember at 1 hour and 20 minutes, I found some issues. And also, his cigarette's not lit. Whoa, but there is...
It'd have been great if his cigarette was lit on the reaction shot after he, like, seeing the shark lit his cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh, now it is lit. Now it is going. It did work. Jaws did it.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
You need a bigger beer. Yay! I did
And
it.
Hooper, you need a bigger beard.
Exactly. They should have. That should have been a thing.
Jacket.
They should have kept the character in every Jaws movie, but in every movie, his beard just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Mr. Brody said I needed a bigger beard, so I did.
So by the fourth one, you can't even see his face at all. It's all beard. Beard and 70s fro.
Yo, sharks. I'm starting to become more afraid of sharks these days.
Good God, it looks beautiful. And that's just some animatronic thing, but it looks so awesome.
Yeah.
3 tons.
3 tons. Fuck that noise. I wouldn't ever try and seek this thing out. Yeah, we heard you the first time, asshole.
I know, we would just continue to smoke weed and not actually go and hunt the shark.
Yeah. You want to play solitaire on the beach?
We'd probably tweet about it like, dude, we're on the sea right now. I think we almost got him. But actually,
we almost got him. And then you just see like a fan of ours like down the beach, like, I can see you right there. You're playing Uno.
So you guys literally not doing it.
I can see you recording this podcast.
Like, dude, we got a time machine. We're doing it at a different time. That's all. We got a time machine and a net.
This guy needs to pay attention. He's saying, go further out. Like, he said,
look at how much that I wouldn't go out either. That ship is just rocking and rolling.
Look at this mini fucking. I'd be in that little hammock.
That's where they keep their laundry, apparently.
He's just snapping pictures. Here we go.
Yeah, that boat is rocking, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I would be afraid of falling off. Especially with that beast in the water. Fuck
I
that.
think like if I was on this, I think I might get motion sickness.
I think if it was rocking that bad, I would probably get it too.
Especially for like the amount of time that they must have been on there.
For real. I didn't think about that. Trying to act and like on a moving boat.
Right.
Over and over.
Hooper. Shark dart. That's what that said.
Excellent. Right to the point. So I always wonder about shooting times. Like if a scene has to take place at a specific time during the day, does that mean you only can shoot the scene for like an hour every day?
Yeah. And then you kind of figure out what you can work on. Like unless you can get like lighting.
Other things like, okay, so there's a darker scene. We can do that now. Now the sun went down or something.
Yeah. They got him.
He almost got his fingers caught.
That would suck.
Oh, that would suck.
Whoa, that was a nice little leap. You see that leap that he did? He grabbed the rope and just kind of leaped onto like the upper deck.
It's because it was the 22nd take. And he was really good at it by then.
I got this, dude.
You know, like the shark is almost as big as the boat. He could just kind of jump out of the water and land on the boat and sink the shit out of it.
Well, we all know what happens.
But well, he's fucking with him right now.
Yeah.
Which is a really weird but interesting thing. Like this shark is actually kind of trolling these guys.
Like legitimately, because it's actually called trolling. It is.
Oh,
That's what this is.
What's called trolling?
Like, if you're trolling for something, you're like putting a line out there and
Oh.
like hooking something.
Yeah, wow. It's a literal troll.
Yeah, it is like he legitimately trolled. Well, it's like they trolled him, and now he's trolling them.
He's trolling them back. He's like, I'm going to take you guys out to this, like, out to sea as far as I can take your asses.
Yeah. And now you can't shoot your fucking day shots, so we're gonna have to wait.
So like all this time he's swimming around down in the ocean with those barrels, just wherever he wants to go. Like they're not even there, apparently. Like they're not even there. Because those barrels are underwater over like the whole night.
Yeah.
That's hardcore, dude.
I feel like this guy's actually wasted right now.
He might be. In the making of, they say that during the scene where he talks about the USS Indianapolis, he was really, really drunk. And he was so drunk that he didn't get the scene right. So he had to shoot it again sober. But they probably included some shots from that night.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, I mean, you got to utilize what you get. Dude, you can tell like Richard Dreyfuss has a sweater of hair underneath his sweater.
Oh, yeah. You can see a glimmer of it right here.
He could have just not worn a shirt and I've been like, oh, he's got a wool sweater on.
Yo, do you have any wounds that you'd like to share?
I've got plenty of scars, actually. No shark scars.
Lame.
I know. Well, I did hit a batch of jellyfish one time.
No way.
Didn't leave any scars.
Did it
was like, yeah, it hurt. So I'll tell that story. I think that was the last time I was at the beach. I'm pretty sure I've told this on one of my air explanations. But anyway, one time I was just swimming in the ocean. I was there with the family, and I decided I'm going to swim out as far as I can go, just to face like my fear of what was in the ocean.
Yep.
It's because I'm a fear junkie. So I was out like way far out swimming in the ocean, and I just happened to hit a patch of jellyfish, and it stung up my arm. So I turned around and started hauling ass back to the shore, which took a long ass time. And it was one of the scariest moments because, like, you know, the whole way you're like, I'm going to feel those teeth in my legs.
Did you try and piss on your own arm?
I did not get that far.
I heard that you're supposed to piss on.
I've heard that too, but I didn't think about it. And it's not like I didn't pee on myself, but yeah, when I got out of the water, you could see the marks all up my arm, like where the tentacles had like shocked me.
And is it like a bee sting or what?
Yeah, but like over, like, cause it's a long ass tentacles. So it's not like just one spot. So it was all up my arm, and you could see it for a little while. And then after a while it went away, but it looked crazy.
I don't think I'd want to experience that.
Yeah, that's something I do. I'm just glad it was jellyfish and not Jaws, dude.
Right. Yes.
Because
I take jellyfish over Jaws for sure. I'm
a weird person. Like, I like to face fears for the most part. So I do things like that. But like, yeah, I was out there far enough. I could have got eaten by something.
Yeah. The crabs could have dragged you out even further.
The lobsters. It's got to be lobsters.
Yeah, kill the lobsters.
The Kraken.
Shit. Fuck, I never want to experience. Well, I guess I kind of do want to experience getting stung by a jellyfish, but like
just so you can
in like a jackass kind of way. Like somebody holds it up and it stings me so that I know that I'm safe at that moment. I don't want to get stuck underwater with a bunch of fucking jellyfish.
Why do you want to experience it at all?
Because I have no idea what it feels like. However, if I took that same logic into other aspects of life, I think that'd be a terrible decision. Like, well, I've never been shot. I wouldn't mind having like a hot flash of a bullet through my right arm.
Let's see what that's like.
That should be great.
Well, it hurt, but it wasn't excruciating or unbearable. The thing was, though, when I hit it and it started shocking my arm, is that I didn't know how many I was in. You know, I didn't know if I was in a big batch of them.
One or there's 50.
Yeah. So that was the concern when I turned around and started hauling ass back to the shore. It was like, I hope I'm not just going to keep hitting them over and over.
Damn. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Especially if it's like, well, I get the gist of him. Okay, I'm done here. Let's get the fuck out. And then just zap again. Zap again.
I get it. I get it. Stay out of the water. I get it. Leave me alone.
Your arm goes over your head as you swim and you just grab a fistful of fucking jelly. Oh, that would be terrible. Unless their heads aren't shocking. I have no idea.
Oh, here, Rod Zombie says when they were filming scenes out on
Did
the
you say
ocean.
Rod?
Rod Zombie. Oh, never mind.
Are you saying Rob Zombie or Rod?
Rod Zombie. And I was gonna read his comment, but it literally disappeared in front of my eyes.
Well, what can you do?
Yeah, sorry about that, big guy. I was reading your thing and it just fucking vanished. So anyway, yeah, his name is, well, he goes by Rod Zombie on YouTube.
Okay. That's an interesting move. I like it, if I'm being honest.
Because we were talking about rods earlier.
I don't think I've ever stopped talking about rods.
Yeah. That's the whole reason why I use the helicopter.
Can I just say that monologue was as long as your monologue was just now?
I am Quint.
You are Quint. I knew it. I seen you crush a can like he has.
Let me eat some crackers. Play with my rod and eat some crackers.
Yeah.
Farewell and adieu, my darling. I don't know the song. I don't know any songs. I don't know any sea songs.
We didn't come prepared. We didn't research our sea songs.
Dude, we should have learned one. But then again, we just did this. As we tend to do. There is no preparation when we hang out. It's always like, let's hang out right now. Okay, right now.
Okay, give me 5 minutes. Okay.
Gotta get beer. Hold on.
This guy's just staring at. Oh, okay, we got like a family pack here. Is that a family pack of biscuits? I'm gonna eat this. He's licking his lips like, oh shit. I gotta eat these biscuits.
Oh,
there's a sea song.
That's the song I was trying to sing.
I wanna do a lady.
Oh, there he goes. While wearing my wife beater. I'm gonna get a wife beater, and I wanted to say wife beater on it.
No one would see it because ideally you'd just be wearing it underneath clothes.
No, I want it to look like a jersey too, like a sports jersey. So there'll be a number on the back, and it'll say wife beater over the top.
That would be terrible.
I did not invent the term, okay?
You're brutalizing it.
But I am going to utilize it.
I said brutalizing.
To its fullest extent.
I don't think they had a drink an hour ago. It seems like they're still drinking.
Yeah, I think they just got done with a Drunkentary.
Yeah, this is exactly what we look like when we do our follow-up fucking thing.
We start singing our songs we don't really know.
I want to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm drunk and I want to go home, but I'm waiting to go to bed.
You're terrible at it.
I never promised anything else.
Yo, you need to get better at singing. Yeah, that should be your like your next Patreon. Next Patreon thing. Your next Patreon goal should be like, get better at singing lessons for when we do Jaws 2.
Yeah, donate so that I can sing you some sea songs.
That would be glorious.
Of course, it doesn't matter how good I get. I'd still just be wasted and slurring my words. Anyway.
Right.
I'm drunk and I want to go home. Shooting a shark, really? Bullets don't even go through water.
Yeah, no, like Mythbusters ruined most movies for me. Like every Van Damme movie is now like less cool. Like Universal Soldier, forget it.
Really, I didn't even know that was possible for a Van Damme movie to be less cool.
I know. Well,
not Hard Target. Ooh, was that a real meteorite? What's going on back there? What was that?
You're right. It could very well have been. Or it was
why would they put like a fake one in?
It was probably like a real. There's another one.
But how do you even capture that?
Hold on. Did you see? I think. Are you ahead of me?
I'm at 1:36:30.
Yeah, you're 1 second before me. Yeah, I don't know why they would do that. Unless this is also in like the whole realm of ET.
ET, yeah, ET and Close Encounters, perhaps.
Yeah, like is there a shared universe? Has
Oh
Spielberg
shit!
ever talked about that?
A shared universe of like Jaws and ET.
Yeah, like there's no reason that something crazy couldn't be happening on land right now as well, right?
I guess.
Here we go. We got shark music.
Well, what they should have done.
And Quinn has revealed that he is a gang member, but of what color?
Oh shit!
Black.
He's his own gang. He's a gang of one.
Yeah, that's true. He's Chain Gang original. He's the the Chain Gang. I forget what it's called.
He's
I guess
too
it's
cool
original.
for school. He's like, I don't need a fucking gang.
And I don't need a fucking undershirt.
He's like, you can't sit with us people, but to everybody. Nobody can sit with me. Gang of one. Unless you got crackers. I like crackers.
I do, for some reason, have a very high attraction to crackers.
I mean, I'll eat those mid-monologue. Fuck it.
Whoa.
Oh, God. Look at those teeth.
He is huge.
That's what she said.
Did she?
Just like that, too. He's huge.
That is huge.
Like shockingly, pleasantly surprised kind of sound. Oh, he's huge.
Why, thank you. That's my dick shark.
It's Jaws. I call it Bruce.
Bruce Almighty.
My dick is God.
Yo, this is what happened. I think you need that GIF. Like, what happened in between like Drunkentarys? That, like, your computer just fucking a baseball bat, just going ham on it.
That's
like
right
that was
there.
Google. That was Google right there. That was
I know.
Google Hangouts.
That's every time we try to do this.
And I'm the guy in the black turtleneck. Like, no, you're not supposed to be doing that.
Get your shit together, Rick. Fuck.
That's your router. Just fucking smashing the shit out of it.
I can see you like showing up one day and just beating the shit out of my router.
Yeah, like,
fucking hate this
yo.
thing so much.
You have ruined a number of Drunkentaries for us.
You've killed my buzz on so many occasions.
I wanted to be there for the second half of Killer fucking Clowns. But is it,
dude? No,
Killer
you
Clowns
cannot blame that on me because
Killer
I kept
Space
going.
Clowns.
That's all you. I kept going just fine. So for once, it wasn't my fault.
Yeah.
One time, it wasn't my fault.
Bruce wants the fucking thing back.
He's just collecting barrels for like a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, like, oh, I need this one. I need 2 barrels, at least 1 quint, and
A bunch of people's legs. Just gonna bite those
definitely
off.
need legs, children, and black turtlenecks, if I can. If there's any to spare in this movie. Hey, did he cut the neck off his turtleneck?
Can you do? Is that legal?
Yo,
it's like taking the tag.
I'm gonna
off
be
your fucking
honest.
mattress.
I'm pretty sure he did because he was wearing a black turtleneck this whole time, and in that shot, he was not wearing a turtleneck.
Why buy a turtleneck just to cut the turtleneck off?
Well, because when you realize you have to like shoot multiple days on the fucking ocean, and it's like the sun beating down, you don't really want to wear a turtleneck anymore. Steve, you think I could just like trim this fucking thing off, please? Yeah, it's definitely a cut turtleneck now. And it looks like crudely cut. Like, it doesn't look nice like that. If that looked nice, I guess.
What I would do is I'd cut the neck part off and then only wear that and be nude. Just the turtleneck.
You look like, I don't know, kind of cool. But you got to have like cuffs.
Kind of cool.
You look like a Chippendales dancer.
Yeah, I guess I would. Really out of shape. Chippendales dancer.
He's definitely cut the goddamn neck off that turtleneck in some scenes.
I'm surprised they didn't write in a scene where like the shark bites it off.
Oh, he almost got me. He trimmed my fucking thing. Maybe that's why Hooper's beard's so short. It used to be way manlier, but he got too close to a shark and it nibbled it off.
Yeah.
I'll take a 3 on the beard, please.
Can I get a haircut? I'm gonna go see
3
Jaws.
rows of teeth around the beard area, please. Yo,
Those
he's
barrels
fucking
are
just
scary.
getting these barrels.
Scary ass barrels of air.
Oh shit! No, look at his fucking turtleneck. Unless I'm delusional and he only always had a half turtleneck the whole time. But his wife was definitely a fully.
She was a fully, yes. She was a
Like
fully
the uncircumcised turtleneck.
the uncircumcised. I want to go swimming in this water.
No, you
So
don't.
hot right now too.
There's a motherfucking shark there.
Well, he'll get nice and drunk when he eats me, I guess.
Enjoy.
He'll get a good buzz. Yeah, wrap it around this guy's legs. That's always a smart idea.
Oh, that would have hurt.
Ooh.
That was an awkward way to get over that rope.
So going back to the scars conversation, I've got these scars on both of my arms. I mean, I've probably told you this before. One time I was riding my bike, going down a hill on a trail, and apparently somebody had put up some hardcore fucking twine at the bottom of the trail. So I hit it, and it fucking stopped me and got dug into my arms, and so now I got these scars.
Like intentionally trying to stop people?
Apparently, yeah, apparently. And that shit was hardcore because I was so pissed off at it. I was trying to break it. I couldn't break it. I was trying to cut it. I couldn't cut it.
What? That's crazy.
It was hard. Like it, and I had to like hit my brakes, and the twine slowed me down. But if I didn't hit my brakes, it would have cut into my arms even more. Like I have scars permanently now because of it, but it would have cut into my arms even more.
Wow. That's nuts.
So,
I never experienced that
yeah.
before.
Keep a lookout for fucking twine.
Yeah, I've been terrified of twine ever since.
Twine and goddamn jellyfish. I swear.
Yeah.
That's my scar story. You got one for us? A scar?
Yeah, I guess I got like a scar. I have a scar on my like forehead that like you can see if I don't have a hat on, it's pretty evident. When I was just like a kid though, some asshole bully just like pushed me down on the ground and I smashed my head off the fucking. We were at like a skating rink and I smashed my head off like the ice and he possibly skated into my head. Like I'm pretty sure a skate like made the dent or whatever the fuck is there.
Ow.
And it kind of, or it was just me falling, and I just like embellished the story to try and be cool. I have no idea.
You should have thrown a shark in there, or
Yeah,
a
the
killer
shark
lobster.
fucking bit on my fucking face a little bit, and now I got these sweet scars.
I know.
What up, girl with smooth legs? How's it going?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like you kind of like. You tell a story over and over again, and you start to realize, like, wait, I've been saying that for like 20 years, but did a kid really skate into my head, or did I just get the scar from cracking open my head when he pushed me on the ground? Like, I'm honestly asking that because, like, you don't know if you tell yourself something so often. Like,
And
it
memory is
real.
really tricky. Like I've even caught myself remembering things wrong and differently,
Mm-hmm.
or I'll have other people there to like correct me. It's like I swear it happened this way.
Story, I think.
But like, yeah, and then other people
Lot
start
of
saying this is how it actually happened, and then it all comes back to me. But I totally believed my fiction. You know?
Yeah. I
I swear that happened. Really, it didn't happen like that.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. I have like a few stories like that I know that are embellished, and then there's other ones that like you would think were embellished because it's ridiculous that are like legit stories. But those are times for other drunken Terrys.
Yeah, I have some stories that I don't even want to even bother telling because it just sounds like a lie. Like it just sounds made up. So it's like I'm not even gonna bother. People won't believe this.
Yep, been there. What was that? Like the biggest cocking gun ever?
I was thinking it is just to get the water out of your boat.
Look at how huge that fucking thing is.
That's what Jay said.
every time single time I say how big it is, you
because every time I pull it out,
3 years.
It's actually that massive that no matter how many times you see it, you're always shocked.
You're always shocked. Yeah, like there's always like a dolly pull shot.
Every time
the girl's like, holy shit. And it's like zoom close on her face as the background kind of compiles on itself.
Yeah. The Hitchcock shot. Every time I pull my cock out. And every time the girls are like, that's a 20-footer.
It's called the Hitchcock for a reason.
Hitchcock. I call it my Hitchcock. 25-footer.
25. Okay, easy, pal. Sorry. All right. I embellish it. It's not 25 feet. It's only 5 feet. I embellish a little.
I wouldn't even need a boat. I just put my cock out. And shit floats. You know, just chill on my dick.
Chill on your own cock and float around the ocean. That sounds like the worst and weirdest idea ever. Like I'm flying by on my fucking helicopter with a net, and I look down and I see you just floating on this massive cock. I'll probably catch you with my net, like thinking you're a shark, and then that's how we end up coming back and doing a Drunkentary. Jesus Christ.
Catching some massive waves on my own dick.
Surfing on it.
Catching some sweet waves. They don't call it sex wax for nothing.
Yo, I'm hanging 10. Whoa. But like
I'm hanging and hanging 10. You don't even want to know what my balls are doing.
They're bait for the sharks.
Yeah, but those fuckers are tough. So you can take a shark bite. That's foreplay.
Oh boy.
Drunkentary. You can tell it's a drunkentary.
What's like the moment we hit like the halfway mark, I realized, shit, here we go.
Yeah. I started to get a little bit louder and a little bit more vulgar and talking about dicks and wife beaters. That's when you know it's a drunkentary.
Like you legit just talked about surfing on your own dick.
You're damn right I did.
There is a conversation of you surfing on your dick and me trying to catch you with a net in a helicopter above you. That is essentially the precursor to this Drunkentary.
That is now a thing.
Well,
somebody animate this conversation for us. I want to see the animated.
I wish that would happen. Like one day, right? If we could ever get to the point where people decide, like, wait, they have stories and we are animators. Let's fucking animate them. Just like Game Grumps. Like Game Grumps on YouTube, they like talk some bullshit sometimes, but like random fans will just animate the stories, and they are hilarious because it's just.
I know. I've been waiting for that, and it's not gonna. Even when I ask people, like, you're a really good artist, you want to do a thing for me, and they'll be like, yeah, and then it never happens.
One
never
day
happens. Dude.
One day.
I'm like, I have an audience. I can expose your work to some other people. Why don't you want to do this?
The moment I have any bank, I'm gonna fucking invest in an animator full time.
Full time, yeah, because we wants to see me surfing on my own dick. This has to be shared with the world.
We put it online and it just immediately gets banned anyway. Well, that was a waste of 2 G's. Like 30 seconds of Eric just surfing on a dick. Hanging 10, ladies.
Animators, don't let us down now.
And don't sell us short either.
Yeah, if you need like some visual reference, I'll send you dick pics. It's all good.
Like to scale. Here's a 10-foot dick pic of me surfing on my own dick.
Whenever I take dick pics, I make sure I do it around my model train set. So
it looks like I'm a giant. Hear my cock.
I actually throw it on the payload of one of the trains.
We need to escort this into the vagina.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed.
Oh my god. It's definitely a Drunkentary.
You know what I'm never doing? What
Going
fucking
into the
Hoop's
water
doing right now?
Yeah.
Not a goddamn chance. He taps him on his head like, "You got this, pal. Give me your glasses."
Cage goes into the water.
Ew. He's
Jumps
been
in the
wearing those
water.
glasses and he just put them in his mouth.
Ew. That's a 70s thing to do. They didn't care about shit like that back then.
Yeah,
Dude,
you're right.
cooties didn't exist in the 70s.
And he spit in his glasses instead of just using the water that's right there.
Telling you, 70s.
Fucking, they're just wild. Wild and crazy 70s.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You could be like, in the 70s, you could be doing open heart surgery and smoking
You know
a
what his
cigar.
last words are going to be? Like, and take my fucking glasses out of your mouth, idiot.
Like, I don't want those back now, but
He's just giving him the death glare as he like sinks into the abyss. Like, fucking take my glasses out of your goddamn mouth.
I know. I'm going to shove them up your ass.
Also, have a fun trip down there. Hope you get them. Enjoy being underwater.
If we could be non-PC again for a second, there's some shots here with a midget.
What, inside of a shark?
Inside the shark cage. So it's because they wanted the real shark, when they shot like real footage, to look bigger. So it's a small person in a small cage. So the shark looks bigger. Some shots, not everyone. Also, apparently, Dick Warlock is some of these shots.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. That's really cool. I met him.
I think it's when this shark starts thrashing the cage, like that really happened, and that was the miniature cage and the little person, I believe.
Cool.
It's so, isn't it weird to think of like
fucking thing?
All like so many different kinds of shots go into the audience not questioning what's happening.
Right. Like, only us can really truly appreciate like a lot of the shot, like the work that goes into it. Well, I wouldn't say that, but like we can recognize that there's a lot more shit going on that the general audience would have no idea about.
Yeah, because like say a scene like this, say a minute's worth of footage was days or weeks of work.
Right.
Underwater and shit. Yeah, like right there. They wanted the shark look massive, so they put a little person down there.
That's hilarious. I get it. But I mean, it is a huge fucking shark, too.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'm pooing right now just watching this.
Piddling. Damn.
Dude, the entire purpose of a shark is just to eat.
Yo,
it does nothing else.
You know what's kind of shitty? Everybody up top, like, oh, like we can see like turmoil happening below me, but I'm not gonna pull this up.
I know they're up there playing solitaire and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you're gonna do it with your fucking hands. Use the fucking crank, dick.
Amateurs. I swear.
There. Like, there's no reason for him to be trying to hold rope while the other guy is cranking something. Like,
don't do that.
Doing nothing, dude. Oh, shit. That big-ass metal thing is not connected to that other big-ass metal thing.
Oh, jump out of the way. Ah, fuck.
That's the kind of thing that is straight out of Ghost Ship, where it just slices somebody in half. Remember Ghost Ship?
I never watched the whole thing.
Did you see that scene
I do. Yeah, I did see that scene
where
though.
it just like slices the whole party in half?
Yeah, that's
Basically,
pretty
like
cool.
a whole ship full of people sliced
I
right in
never, I
half.
just never watched the whole movie well, that's just because of the weird way that I am.
Okay.
If like I just have trouble sitting through movies, so if I'm like any kind of doubt that I'm going to enjoy it, I just bail.
Mm. Man, you got to commit to the cause sometimes.
Sometimes
Although I never watched that while I was reviewing it. I just kind of watched it because I'm like, I gotta watch that. That looked like a legit though, right there. That looked like a real shark for a second. It's pretty evident now that Bruce is not a real shark. But at the time, like, this is crazy. Look how huge this is.
I still think it looks pretty good. Like one of the tells is the jaw, how he's got that little see that on the side. Like
Yeah.
sharks don't have that, but otherwise it looks alright.
I
For
think
a big ass mechanical thing in 75 in the water, it's doing
Yeah.
a pretty good job.
I think the time is really a big thing.
Oh, there's no
dope,
music
though.
in this scene. I always thought this was fascinating. Listen, no music at all. You just listen to this guy
screams.
die.
Fucking
Steven
glorious.
decided it was best with no music in that scene, and I agree. I think that was pretty cool.
I completely agree. Just like screams and just the viciousness of like how massive this thing is. This is where you finally understand like the power of this thing. He attacks once and fucking demolishes everything.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, he could just jump on this boat and sink it, but he's gonna fuck with him for a while.
Fucking with him. I think the only like big issue that I have with the shark, I mean, sharks look stupid as fuck to begin with, I think, but like his teeth kind of look flimsy. And that's just me being an asshole, because like
They probably
it's a pretty
were
fucking good ass shark.
because I would imagine,
but like
especially for
in
like
general,
the scene with Quint in his mouth, they probably had foam teeth and stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's something that like continues to be an issue, because we watched something that had a practical shark recently, and the teeth looked like just fucking flimsy paper.
That's the part that you need to sell the hardest is the teeth.
I know. They're the things that are cutting people to shit.
Exactly. Dude, it's just a mouth that swims. It just wants to eat. Like that's it. Can you imagine that's the entire I guess that's the most of the animal kingdom.
Well, yeah, it is.
Insect
just
kingdom.
like we just need to eat and survive.
Hmm.
Which is such a weird concept.
But like, I don't know. Other things like I can imagine a bird. Sure, it's got to find its meal for the day, but it can fly around and enjoy that. But like, what does a shark do? There's no like
swim around and enjoy that. Maybe he likes swimming by the eels, and he likes swimming by the jellyfish and just like looking at them. He enjoys that, checking them out.
Yes.
Like maybe he likes like colored fish. Like, oh, I'd love to get down to like the west. I'd like to get over to the West Coast so I can see like those yellow fish, man. Those are awesome. I've heard great things from dolphins swimming by.
I want to know if they have like thought processes or if they literally just eat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, is
this one of the first movies that have like bullets like whipping through water?
Probably not. There would have been a lot of war movies doing that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
This shark though.
That's exactly what I do.
This particular shark though.
That's my face.
Think about the whole. This is one of the things I find fascinating about the original Jaws is that it's a shark and it found a good spot to feed because it found an island where there's people that go out in the water, right?
Right. Like it's the best at its job.
But then when they start hunting it actually plays games with them. So it's not just this shark is not just an eating machine though.
No, he's like, no, I'm smart as hell.
He took them all the way out to the ocean. He made sure they followed him out there so they could be in his territory.
Trap them, yeah.
But like, what was this? What do you think the shark's plan? Let me eat these fuckers. I'm gonna go back to the shore and continue to eat kids, I guess.
Yeah, I ain't been gobbling up them kitties later.
Like,
But
let me get rid of these assholes real quick.
yeah, these guys are the problem. They're organizing the whole thing. He could sense it. I think probably he could sense.
I can't believe the mayor never got eaten.
Right.
Isn't
That
that
is
weird?
a big downfall. It's like you need the criminal to be eaten. Quint
Yeah.
isn't the bad guy.
It's like real life. He gets off scot-free.
But you know what I'm shocked about is like this whole big thing happens legitimately 2 minutes before the end of the film. Like the movie is ending now.
Yeah, it's over now.
And there's no wrap up. There's no going back to talk to Brody's wife.
Yeah, we don't see her again.
No Miss
Until
Brody.
the sequel or whatever, but there was
Right?
no guarantee that there was gonna be a sequel.
Like we don't know if they get back.
We don't. Yeah, you're right. We don't know.
And I don't know
another
if that's
shark
like-
could have came up and ate him.
I don't know if that's like important to what they were going for or not. Like maybe they like the possibility of kind of, you don't know. That's just one shark. This is a whole sea that you're looking at right now. There could be more. I don't know.
Because
Oh,
there's
we do get a final shot. Okay, never mind.
yeah, it'll just hold on this shot for a while where they're coming up to shore, but you know, there's got to be some amount of relief that the bad guy shark was killed, but there's also like that. Well, that doesn't mean he was the only one.
Yeah,
They're still
exactly.
out in the water, and of course, it wasn't the only one because they made 3 more of these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I can't believe they made us. I can't believe they made any more.
I completely agree with that. Now, I haven't seen the sequels in a very long time.
Well, the second one is paint by numbers Jaws sequel without as good direction as Steven Spielberg can provide. The third one is schlock, and it's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
The fourth one is really, really fucking boring until the last 20 minutes.
Okay.
That's my take. That was my franchise review.
You've been waiting for it. You got to hear. Can I just say that, like, Brody's name was actually just credited as Brody, but that's his last name.
What is his name?
It starts with an M. It's like Martin or something.
Oh, yeah, Martin. You're right.
But like in the credits, it's just Brody, and then when his wife comes up, it's like Elena or Eleanor Brody and Michael Brody as his son and someone Brody. But it's like he doesn't get a first name.
It should have been Chief Martin Brody.
And I was kind of, yeah, exactly. It should be that. And I was like, throughout this whole Drunkentary, I was like calling him Brody, but then sometimes I'd catch myself like, oh, I mean Mr. Brody. So that you know that I don't recognize him as just his last name. And like I know he's got one of those like weird names where it's his first name is his last name is also a first name. But I had to try and make sure that the audience recognized that I didn't think that that's his first name. However, the goddamn credits didn't, so fuck it. I'm calling him
I like how
Brody.
this was an inner struggle for you.
Oh man, I was holding it
none of
in.
us knew about.
Fuck. Between
Man.
talking about jellyfish and surfing on huge dicks,
I
I think we killed this, if I'm being honest. This Drunkentary on Shark Week, hashtag Shark Week.
think we did a pretty good job considering how shaky it started.
Yeah, it was a little rough going, but I'm glad that everybody has joined us and watched this fully, because now you're here after the 2 hours and 4 minutes. That's a long one too, actually.
I know, that's what she said.
Oh shit, here we go again.
You can't say nothing around me, dude. I got the dirtiest mind.
Shit.
So what is our plans?
We'll figure that out. Let's close this out and
Gotcha.
we'll figure that out.
Well, you know, you just said everything I was supposed to say, but let me say it now.
Okay, you go for it. Make sure to say like and subscribe.
It's what? Wait. I want you to shut up. No, I'm not gonna say that. As soon as I start to say like all my thank yous, watch the internet's gonna fucking drop out. Here we go.
Right?
Get ready for it. Here it comes. Fucking thanks for putting up with the technical difficulties that we experienced at first, but yet we still had another great classic, fucking awesome Drunkentary with the Chain Gang here on the Death Twitch. So thanks for joining us. I hope you guys actually synced that up. I hope if you, I hope everybody else that hasn't made it here yet syncs it up and watches this shit. Don't just listen.
No, but if they're listening to just the end, they've already done that. I hope.
Yes, but still, but there's people that might be showing up right now to the live thing, and I have to tell them.
Well, fuck them.
Go back and watch it with us. It's worth it.
Well, fuck them. They aren't the real peeps.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, those fucking posers. No, I'm kidding.
Fucking posers.
Who shows up late to a Drunkentary?
What do you know about surfing on a dick, huh?
Yeah, it's not easy. It takes,
it ain't easy being green.
Takes a certain technique, man. Wow.
Well, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Like YouTube.
Bloodbath and Beyond.
Oh yeah, and I'm J Bob.
First of all,
over there.
Everybody is already liked and subscribed to you, but if somehow you're not, go and subscribe to Bloodbath and Beyond. Catch some more awesomeness over there. I'm Eric. You'll catch me on here once in a while, and it's been great. We're out. Peace.
I'm